Milton, son of a carpenter and Mary. Dad a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom Mary Ann. I'm a son of a carpenter. I get to do a little genetic carpentry. I also get to answer prayers and tell parables. This is a funny parable, and I'll get to answering the prayers later on. Title of this parable is Molly's Night Out. Those are the eyes, or at least one of them. You can see that, hardly see it down there. But the smaller brownish circles disappearing, bigger bluer circles growing in through and around. That's the genetic carpentry. Going on with the whole body. That's why I'm in the wheelchair. Very painful with the muscles, the organs, and you can kind of see around the white, the brown, or very light brown there. The white, helping it, and you can't hardly see the outer circle anymore at all. You have medical research being passed by with censorship. Want to see it? Make a video of it affecting your family's lifeline. 424-229-4140. I've been asking for Flight 93 checks for 9 years. I have yet to get one. That's you. A 9/11 Flight 93 check is you trying to call me and getting censorship. Lifeline censorship is most important to most people. It's also religious censorship. They can place someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world. We got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. Now has that buffoon Russian guy in our White House. I don't play favorites. As self-proclaimed truth is my favorite. Now let me get to my sugar check, because I got a lot of stuff to do in preparation for paging my work in this fashion, so that everything that you see on my chest, at least recently, you can find at www.daffodilia.blogspot.com. I'll keep this one handy. Sandra's in this one. Sandra the Guardian Angel. You can also find it on www.christcomplex2.wixsite.com/daffodilia. Oh, there she is again. And youtube.com/Melton4Imagery. MELTON, the number 4, the digit 4, imagery. IMAGERY. Now, as this parable starts, I'm answering prayers. Yes, I get to. Alright, who's first tonight? Molly. Okay, what are you praying about tonight? You snuck out of the house to go play with your friends. Now you know you weren't supposed to do that. And you kind of got lost as you're going down the street you didn't know. A big dog started barking at you, and he chased you up a tree. Sandra, can you check on this? Is Molly a cat? Yeah, I thought so. Molly, you were just going out to play with your friends? Went out to chase some birds, did you? Well, hang on. I'm going to have the Sandra on the way as soon as I can locate her. Remember, guys, see my contact, think your contact. Come see me in person to get me to put your contact where my contact is. You got to. 424-229-4140. That's, yeah, America's High-Tech Lifeline is going to get something boring, a phone ringing, every minute of busy signal. Not going to be boring when you need the firemen, the police, and the paramedics. So make a video of it now. America's High-Tech Lifelines. And yes, it's money out of your pocket every day, because when you're calling up countless other customers, you get that boring thing. If you leave a message, I don't get it, you don't show up on my caller ID. That's why I tell you to make a video of that timestamp on your phone and the number dialed. When it doesn't match up with the call logs, my call log videos, my call log records. Now a lot of folks out there can get those records, can't they? At youtube.com/DNFD series. When it doesn't match up with that, we have PhoneGate. The thing is, we the people have to be delivering that news story. We can do that. All of our phones make videos nowadays. I'll do that. Now back to my fun, Sandra. Sandra. Oh, she finally showed up. How did that dog get to be loose? Oh, I see. Mormon missionaries were casing the neighborhood, and they left the gate open. Went up, knocked on the door, and the owners of that mean dog turned the TV off, turned the lights off, and waited for them to leave. And when they left the gate open. Well, as long as you're there, Sandra. One, get Molly out of the tree. If you need help, get the firemen. They got that ladder. You got wings, I hear. Okay. Yeah, take a whole big handful of these and wallpaper in the neighborhood. The Mormons, active participants in that great wall of evil that has just me, Mel, in all of my imagery. All soldiers, make that video of the military base's phone not working as you tried to call me. All firemen of that fire station's phone, all policemen of the police station's phone. In all seriousness, make that video of America's hijacked lifelines. You can't reach me, firemen, policemen. You have no idea how many in your neighborhoods can't reach you. And it's not always about blatant blanket censorship of America's lifelines, like you witnessed when you tried to call me. It's not always about that seconds count in your business. It's pretty subtle stuff, like when they're calling up countless other customers, and fire prevention and police activity is your livelihood. When they're calling up on business, now they're calling up all those other customers, and they get that boring thing. Phone ring, they emits a busy signal. You get to leave a message their potential customers or their customers can't get back to them. That's their gate's livelihood. So someone else with a bigger name. My arm's a little sore, but I'm going to try and get a few with a good light here. Yeah, the muzzle bone. When they can't reach them, they get that boring thing. It's so that Gates in the computer industry, Microsoft or Walmart, or in the retail, or Spectrum and next door. They're quiet. It's Sunday morning and fairly quiet this morning. Spectrum in the cable and internet business, so they can get the business. Make that video. It comes more coming from you, the soldiers, the firemen, the policemen. So make that video, post that video. Whatever you get when you don't get me. And back to my funny parable, Sandra, make sure you wallpaper the neighborhood. Tell them, oh, hide your wings if you see somebody. But tell them, when they knock on your door, oh, I forgot that one, priests of those in your church, their phone, your own phone, the nun's phone, Make that video, post that video. That's lifeline censorship. Not just religious censorship and political censorship and business censorship. Make that video and medical research censorship. Make that video of whatever you get when you don't get me, post it. So you want to know why America's lifelines are being hijacked when you call this man? When else will they not be working properly? And yeah, it's Sunday. The devil insists. Yeah, they don't tell you about that in their sales pitch, do they? The devil insists that they spend 3 long hours. Oh, I did some laminating yesterday. I'm trying to show some of it off. 3 long hours worshiping him and his lies on Sunday. Oh yeah, Dad and I, if you can't get it done in an hour, don't bother. But yeah, you got to read the fine print with those Mormons. And when they knock on your door, ask them, how do you show up? Look for the red phone in my videos on youtube.com/DNFD series, the call log videos. And you'll see missionaries there. You'll see, I'm not sure what it said, missionaries, Mormon missionaries, but it said something. I remember making the video and seeing them there. Make that video of your hijack lifeline as you try to call me, and their reaction. What do you know about this? Sandra, tell them all. If you got the whole neighborhood trying to call Melton in front of them, asking what their part is in keeping you from reaching that man, their part is in America's hijack lifelines. Remember when they placed Hussein? Yeah, Obama. They didn't mention the name Hussein too often. When they placed Hussein, the highest office in the world, they, right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins, they also had that Romney guy running in one of those sham elections. Active participants, I'm told often that they've got a lot of Muslims on those college campuses in Utah because of shared values, religious censorship, lifeline censorship, apparently being part of that. So even if you don't have my Sandra, guardian angel out there putting those 5s up, see if you can do it. You can find these on vote-truth.blogspot.com. Did I get these in? I don't pay attention sometimes. There's a handsome bald guy right there. If I got them in, great. You can see them again. I'm going to cut them up so that I can use them individually. But to wallpaper your neighborhood with those big 5s, especially about the Mormons, and when they're knocking on your door, ask them, what do you know about John Milton Brady? Me not being able to reach him, let me show you. You don't have to do the Geraldos. Even with an audio, you don't have to do that. Just ask them. Witness. You can make a video later if you want. Get their reactions and post. Come see me in person. And if you see a cat up a tree. Sometimes a dog chased them up there. They didn't just go up there climbing to have some fun. Maybe go after a bird or so. Help get them down.